Bandaholics, it's been a while, but man, am I happy to see you all again. I do want to apologize for the delay in reviewing the remaining bands. I was primarily waiting for the trail loops to ship out since they were back ordered for a really long time, and then life hit me with midterms and a family emergency. But thankfully, all is good, ladies and gents. I appreciate every single one of you for supporting my channel and for those that reached out. And to start building up the hype, I now have a date and time for the live stream giveaway. It's currently set for November 13th. That's a Sunday, by the way, at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So stay tuned until the end of the video for more information. And lastly, a lot of you guys know about the hidden band giveaway, so make sure to keep your eyes peeled for a hidden band scattered somewhere throughout this video so that the first 2 people to spot it will get a special entry for the live drawing. And that way the winners will be able to pick a band of your choice, obviously excluding the Hermes bands. These all new trail loops have a ton of hype behind them, and for a very good reason. Designed for the Apple Watch Ultra, but compatible as well on the larger casing sizes, that being the 42mm, 44 and 45mm watches, this band style is totally new and refreshing, sporting a super thin design and in many ways very similar to Apple Sport loops, only think about the trail loop being the sport loops only on tech steroids and for double the price for some reason. Alright guys, I don't want to waste any more time. I know you guys are as excited as I am, so let's get the show on the road. So for those that are new, I do want to invite you to watch my other Ultra Band reviews, including the Alpine loops and the Ocean bands. You can click the card at the top right or click the link in the video description. The new trail loops are relatively straightforward. They feature this strong Velcro, just like the sport bands, only that they feature this convenient pull tab for quick adjustments on the go. The trail loop is designed for endurance athletes and runners, and Apple claims it is the thinnest Apple Watch band to date. It may be thin, but it definitely isn't the most stylish and is a pretty simple band design with 2 streaks flanking either side of the band in differing colors to either add some accents or complement the predominant color, similar to what we've seen on some sport loop releases as of lately. The woven textile is also extremely soft, so given how lightweight and soft it is, you can expect for this to be a snug and comfortable fit, especially considering it is infinitely adjustable. So you can tighten it for a workout, for example, and then loosen it a bit when you're done. So then that way you don't have this massive watch pressing against your wrist bone for a long time. Quick disclaimer, these bands are not compatible on the smaller variant watches, as with the other Ultra bands. As I mentioned in the beginning, if you happen to own a 38, 40, or 41mm watch, these will not be compatible. While on the topic of sizing, the trail loops do come in 2 different sizes. The small and medium that caters to consumers with wrists measuring 130 to 180mm, and the medium large being designed for slightly larger wrists, ranging from 145mm to 220. Other similarities to the other brand spanking new Ultra bands include the same pricing per band, setting you back a whole $99 per band when bought separately, and just like with the Ocean bands and Alpine loops, this all new style of band debuted with 3 brand new colors to choose from. So let's take a look at them, starting off with blue and gray. The reason I like blue and gray so much is that it creates a calming and soothing atmosphere that is right in the middle of bright and dark. The accented blue streak on the left side adds a good bit of character to the band, especially when looking at the entire Apple Watch Ultra setup from the left-hand side. Something about the international orange with blue streak offers a stark contrast, and I really dig it. The other streak features a much lighter color that complements the darker gray of the woven material that is featured as our predominant color. It's the perfect amount of middle ground, and the added blue streak barely gives it away as a bright band, and instead just injects it with a bit of energy. Had the blue streak been absent, I do gotta say this would have been a pretty boring and dull band. It's crazy to think how a singular color streak can drastically change the energy of the band. Our easy to access tab is also mostly comprised of similar shades of gray to complement the surrounding colors. Also important to note that all trail loops feature titanium lugs, or metal inserts as I call column, and it just so happens to also match up quite well with this color. With the blue streak, it's a solid 7 out of 10 band. If the blue streak had been accent or replaced with just another gray, it would have succumbed to a much lower rating, probably a mediocre one at that, like a 4 out of 10 or something, but thankfully that's not the case. Up next is my personal favorite of this batch, that being black and gray. Mostly because the very first thing that will probably jump out at you is that bright and energetic orange color from the Velcro-like tab that really elevates this band and gives it that pop this band so sorely needed. Not only that, but again, on the Ultra, you do have your bright orange action button. So that orange tab plus that orange action button, man, I don't know, there's something about it, but man, does it look sexy. Being layered onto a really rich and dark background is just a cherry on top. Our predominant black color is really full and is right up my alley. I'm sure bandaholics who prefer sleeker and darker colors will totally dig this color combination. Our streaks flanking both sides also do a great job at complementing the already dark background, with our right side streak being almost entirely black. It doesn't stand out as much given the slightly lighter dark gray background, but our other streak strikes a higher contrast, being a much lighter gray color that still manages to captivate the eyes and keeps the overall package well in dark band territory. I really love the combination of colors here, and the added bright orange tab really is what does it for me. I definitely got to give this one a solid 8.6 out of 10. And last but not least, we feature yellow and beige, our lightest band of the bunch. You know, I really do enjoy what Apple did here, offering a band that suits just about everyone. You got your Omega dark band with just a small hint of pizzazz, a medium band to appease everyone featuring a blue streak that adds the perfect amount of accent, and now with this one, we have a light band with a bright yellow streak that's layered over this soft light bone and beige color. Then the band is rounded out by a relaxed and complementing light gray streak that overall makes for a bright setup without being too overbearing. The beige color in the middle is the perfect blend of light colors to offer a lively vibe, all while using colors that aren't exactly vibrant. I quite like this one, and given that we only have one color option for our casing, that being our standard titanium, this color combination pairs extremely well and offers a great but distinct appeal to the Ultra. By the way, that yellow streak does appear to be brighter while outdoors, and I totally love that fact. It's really hard to miss on the wrist, and that yellow streak with the beige combination is just sick. I give this one a solid 8.4 out of 10. Like I said, I really like what Apple did here, with basically having a light beige option, then something in the middle with the lighter gray, and then finally having a really dark option with the black trail loop. Not to mention, they are just so soft and feels like a feather when on the wrist. If you have the chance to visit an Apple store, go out and get a feel for these because they truly are ultra thin and ultra comfy. So that's it guys, the 3 all new trail loops. Let me know your thoughts down below if you're lucky enough to own the Ultra. The purpose of my band videos is to showcase the colors in natural sunlight as well as studio lighting conditions. That way you can make a more well-informed decision when purchasing, especially considering those individuals who don't exactly have an Apple store nearby. These are, in theory, designed for the Apple Watch Ultra, but I also like to showcase them on other color options from the standard line of Apple Watches, such as the stainless steel and even some of the aluminum offerings. As with every one of my band videos, there is a standard giveaway and then the hidden band entry. Hope you were able to find the hidden band, and remember, first 2 people to comment the timestamp with the description of the hidden band will be entered for a giveaway that's set to run on Sunday, November 13th at 5 p.m. But for the standard giveaway that accompanies every single one of my band reviews, you only have to follow 3 easy steps. Number 1, make sure you're subscribed to my channel with bells. This ensures you get here the quickest to partake in the hidden band giveaways. Number 2, follow me over on my socials, as that's where I host a ton of polls, channel updates, and potentials for more giveaways. And lastly, number 3, comment down below for some ideas on shorts I should do. YouTube as a whole is doubling down on shorts, and honestly, I find myself on the short side of YouTube more and more these days. So give me some ideas on videos that are 60 seconds or less. We also featured an exclusive giveaway over on our Bandaholic Discord called Club 9, the fastest growing Apple Watch band community. We asked our members to send in their most festive Halloween Apple Watch plus band combination, and this was our winning entry. Pretty wicked, huh? That winner won themselves a $25 gift card courtesy of TheJuan&Only. So definitely join, as we're planning on making a Band of the Year poll. So if you're a band lover, or dare I say a fully fledged bandaholic like me, I encourage you to join. We still only have the leather links left to review, I believe, so that review will be up very soon. Good luck to all who enter, and I cannot wait to catch you all in my next video.